Hello everyone, Matt Burns here, and with me as always is my co-host, none other than...
Signor Irvine.
That would be Senor Irvine. Of course, of course, of course. But anyway, we digress. This is The Burning Truth, and wow, we have got a lot to discuss this week. Well,
Yeah.
wow, we've got a lot to discuss for this episode.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
However, before we even get to there, we've got to do something else first, haven't we?
What would that be?
Would you kindly?
Oh, yeah, without further ado, I bring to you the Sunday sort of 6 p.m. watershed.
Mm-hmm.
The following broadcast may contain stalling and language things and topics that you may not be satisfied with and be rather upset with us, probably, if you're a bit of a mad arse, or a bit of a pussy, or a bit of a mad arse, or a bit of a pussy. Note how I said that twice.
Before you continue on, did you say storylines or did you just say stalling?
Stalling.
Ah.
Oh no, I would never, ever compare it to a proper storyline.
Mm-hmm.
Because,
Please continue.
As you do. Well, anyway, however, I do believe that cleaning your kitchen and standing much closer to the sink is much easier on the eyes and ears.
And can be quite, helpful.
And therapeutical to those that are very sensitive.
Yes. Yes. I'm down with that. So, translation. If you don't like swearing or basically some of the topics that we are discussing, you have the right to not listen to us. But if you don't like what we're talking about and you still listen to us, that's on you.
It's on you, seriously.
In other words, I'm saying, it's your fault! All your fault! I wonder if that sounds familiar.
It does sound quite familiar, actually. That does. It's all your fault. Got nothing to do with us.
Yeah. Anyway, that aside, as always, we are always in full support of Black Lives Matter.
Yes, and we're also advocates for hashtag speaking out.
That we are, and we are always, always friends with the LGBTQ plus community.
Very, very much so.
And you were waiting for the mess up there, weren't you?
Well, I was waiting for something, yeah. Now, I know I was here for something.
Maybe. But anyway, we digress. With that out of the way and everything, and just to point out as well, there is always mic time available if anybody wants to discuss the topics that we've just, Black Lives Matter, speaking out, or anything of that matter. Always got a mic available. If you want to anything you want to talk about, only on one condition. Oh, on more than one condition actually, which is it's factual, it's honest.
Well, it's fucking honest, and it's not very funny.
I'm not very funny.
Yeah, well, I don't want people fucking giggling whilst they're trying to be serious.
True. And of course, nothing that can get us in trouble with. No slander. And if anybody says libus, that's only written.
Yeah.
Slander is spoken.
Well, yeah.
What? It's the only time I can sort of butcher a Spider-Man quote. Spider-Man film quote.
Well, yeah, okay.
Give me that one, thank you. Anyway, that aside, let's get down to why we're here. Wrestling.
Down to business.
We're here for wrestling, and oh boy, where do we begin?
What's wrestling? Is that the thing that we do?
It's the thing that we do that is massively entertaining, that people get, get a massive enjoyment out, even when yanking wrestlers' hairs. Ow.
Yeah, I was wondering all about that.
But the thing is, if they are, security should be doing a better job.
Well, yeah, public warnings and all that lot.
Of course. But then again, we always have a backup.
Well, yeah, we've always got a backup.
Always. But anyway, that aside, we're here for wrestling. And bear in mind that last week, we missed it. Last week, we missed an episode last week.
Yeah, we did.
Good reason, though.
Yeah, well, I would like to think so.
Definitely. Seeing as, in one case, we had UKWA, us running the show, which was absolutely great. Then, originally, we were meant to be doing comms at FCW. Although that changed a little bit, didn't it?
Yeah, it did kind of a little bit, yeah.
Now, I ended up doing comms with my fellow colleague, Big Rich. And what was Senor Irvine doing? Oh, that was right.
That's fucking wrestling, mate.
It was wrestling, making his debut at FCW.
Yay.
This was awesome, by the way. He looked so happy.
Well, yeah, I should do, shouldn't I?
But then again, I do have to ask you one question.
Go on.
How did you get rid of the stains from the day before?
Shut up. I didn't have any stains. Well, they weren't meant to be stains anyway.
Well, you got rid of them anyway.
Well, I did end up with a bit of muddy bum, I'm not going to lie.
But anyway, that aside, all seriousness, wrestling. And where do we begin with this? Because we could try and cover everything of last week.
Yeah.
But we'd end up being here for 4 hours.
Yeah.
Agreed?
Yeah.
So instead, shall we just cover some interesting topics?
Well, don't we always?
Yeah. Is there any topics you want to cover?
Well, I'm going to let you start on this one. Because you've watched a bit more wrestling than I have this week.
True, I have, but... Wow. Do we go mainstream, independent, or British?
Well, I wish it stopped sounding like you were chewing on someone's dick.
Oh, sorry, it's just a certain topic that we might have covered, nom nom nom.
Nice. Cheers for that mental image.
You're welcome. Anyway, in all seriousness, let's cover what happened in Newcastle.
Yeah, the one that turned into Yowie Yowie.
Yes. Bobby Lashley.
Health and safety.
Yeah. Bobby Lashley versus Drew in Newcastle, England. Now, that to me is confusing as hell. Because...
Well, it's random as fuck, let's just put it that way.
Bobby Lashley's a face on Raw. Drew McIntyre is a face on SmackDown.
Yeah.
So why are they fighting?
No idea.
Hashtag reasons.
Yeah, can we have a few more, please?
Yeah. No. Instead, they have a good high impact match. A finish is about to come up. It looks like about to set up for a Claymore. There goes the top rope.
Why? Because Simon Miller says that stuff just happens.
Yeah.
And
now,
he's not wrong.
He's not wrong. Stuff does just happen, but you think... Now, we know that this can happen at many other shows. You know, it can happen anywhere. And it does happen. We've seen it before happen multiple times at WWE, where Chris Jericho went for a lion salt and almost had the scare of his life.
Yeah.
Keith Lee's had it a few times on the independent scene. But then again, the man was doing some amazing manoeuvres in midair at the same time. But that aside, the unfortunate of it was the fact that when Drew hit the ropes, it managed to not break. You know, he managed to get a bit of a rebound enough not to be hurt. Lashley, on the other hand, decided to go whee straight over the ropes.
Yeah, well, isn't that the bit where he just literally like hit his head?
Back of his head or his neck on the edge of the ring.
I'm not gonna lie, that sounds like it fucking sucks.
I watched it. It looked like it sucked. Personally, I think if it wasn't the almighty Bobby Lashley, if that was anybody else, that would have been concussion, broken neck, serious injury. I wouldn't be surprised that they don't have him in concussion protocol, though.
Yeah.
But
well, I wouldn't be surprised, really, no, to be fair.
Because if he is in concussion protocol, then at least they show that they are caring to a degree.
To a degree. Is that why Vince had like a button in his back pocket just to press it so it exploded the fucking top rope?
No, I think he's got that button for another reason, but more on that later. More on that later.
Entering self-destruct mode.
Due to budget cuts.
I'm not going to lie, that looks fucking nasty, that does. And I mean, like...
I take it you've just seen it.
Ring ropes. What?
You've seen it, haven't you?
I've not just seen it, I watched it when it first happened.
Yeah. What?
I wasn't there, and it was like... Whoo!
Yeah.
Like accidents happen and ropes snap, but this is a multi-million-pound company. And it's like... Stuff like that's happening.
Fair enough, we know that ring wear and tear can happen over time. But when you have a wrestler going over backwards, bashing their skull in, it's like... And he's meant to be supposedly one of your top stars or one of your top building stars. And it's like, okay, we can't even get the ring protected. I'll give them the due. They are on the road a lot.
Yeah.
And I do mean a lot.
Yeah.
And that they can have ring, wear and tear and everything. But if they are going to be on the road a lot, you'd think they'd have someone regularly checking the equipment out.
Not being funny, like, but the way I see it is that that's not their regular ring.
Yeah. So if it's not their regular ring, why wasn't it tested?
You know something? Normally it's me scoffing my face.
You're welcome.
What are you fucking doing?
What?
Are you shagging that fucking crisp or what?
It's not even a crisp packet either. It's not even open up right.
It's got to be a fucking munch, Andy.
What?
Got to be a fucking munchie.
No.
Haribo.
Nope.
What are you fucking eating now?
I'm not even going to say what it is because I know your dirty mind.
No, come on, you've got to say it now.
Roasted?
Nuts! Yay!
Roasted in the salty peanuts.
Yeah, I know you like your nuts salty.
Well done.
There's a reason why people don't invite me to conventions and stuff.
No, I think it's another reason.
Oh yeah, what's that then?
We can't discuss it, remember? Oh, we definitely can't discuss it on the air.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Because you don't want to be having anybody upset or anything. And besides, I think they've already had enough cans of Monsters already.
And they've already rinsed people of a lot of money, so
Yeah. And the difference is we're not going to give them any ammunition.
No, because by the time I finish firing mine, they'll be dead.
Yeah. Anyway, moving on, shall we?
I meant that career-wise, but, not physically.
Of course.
Just thought I'd have to backtrack a little bit there, because I know what people are like.
That was unusual, that was.
It was unusual. And
it's normally me.
I feel sick.
That's normally me who does that.
Literally, I feel like I could slip a dildo inside my eye.
No comments there. Anyway, back to it.
Sick.
Back to it, shall we?
Sorry, I farted.
We know. We smelt it.
No, you ain't smelling it, but I am at the minute.
It's either that or someone's going sniffing around going, I smell.
Burn.
Anyway.
You killed me with that on Friday. Here comes matey. I smell burns.
Well, it's funny. Anyway, that aside, fingers crossed Bobby Lashley isn't injured and is able to continue on. Maybe that's probably why he's doing arm wrestling competitions instead.
Oh God, I've got to say, it's so cheesy and it's such a dad joke. Boy, oh boy, how the Almighty has fallen.
I'll give you
I'm
that
sorry.
one.
You know what? Actually, I take it back. I'm not even sorry.
I wouldn't even apologise for that. I thought that was funny myself.
My, how the Almighty has fallen. Quite literally.
Yeah.
Dave? It's quite nice, actually.
That's hilarious. Anyway, back to where we were. We hope he's all safe and everything can continue as scheduled, even though the original scheduled programming might be crap.
Yeah, that's right. That's true.
Where's Omos?
Yeah, don't worry. Omos is to the rescue.
Said nobody.
Said nobody ever, apart from a cat in a tree. Wow.
Yeah. Anyway, more on that. We are waiting. There is a rumour at the moment, and speculation, that Alexa Bliss is ready to return to WWE.
Yay, another one that can go for it and get shot on from a great height again.
And is supposedly they've already got a storyline for her.
Really?
Yes. Now the rumour has it, and I don't know how I feel about it. I really don't know how I feel about it because they're considering bringing her back to be a tag team partner for somebody.
Oh God.
Go on.
Well, I'm not. I don't know, do I? That's why I'm asking you.
Liv Morgan.
I'm sure you mentioned this to me the other day.
Not me.
No, I'm pretty sure you did.
Nope.
No, I'm pretty sure you did.
Don't think it was me.
Yeah, you did.
Did I?
See.
Anyway, rumour has it that they might be turning Liv Morgan heel with it.
Wow.
Now, the problem is, why would they turn Liv Morgan heel when she's just had a tag team partner turn on her? You know, with Rhea Ripley. So you've got Liv Morgan, who's been turned on by another tag team partner. Then all of a sudden go, oh, I've had enough of this. I'm going to turn bad. And aside with Alexa Bliss, who last time I checked was getting cheered.
Yeah. Well, how long's Alexa Bliss been off our screens for now? About 4 months?
I have no idea.
I genuinely can't remember the last time she. It was the last one. I'm sure the last appearance she did was with that psychiatrist skit.
I think the last time you saw it was at Elimination Chamber in Saudi Arabia.
That was last year. Wasn't it? Last year. So has it been about 6 months?
Yeah.
Because isn't it normally like October, November time?
Let me just... If you want me to just double check that, I can get it confirmed.
Please do, because the suspense is obviously killing me.
It always does. Nope, February. It was February this year.
This year? Elimination Chamber was this year. I thought it was always coming towards the end of the year.
No, Elimination Chamber is normally what used to be where Fastlane used to be.
Oh, fucking hell. I'm getting so confused. It's just goes to show how much I don't care. The only thing I am looking forward to is the new pay-per-view.
Uh-huh.
Oh, no. Sorry, no. It is incorrect. It's a pornographic premium live event.
Premium live event.
It does. It literally sounds like somebody is setting up a live cam and charging people to watch a gangbang. Tell me I'm wrong.
You're listening to our premium live event.
You are listening to our premium live event. Come here, fucking right then, love.
Got to love the comedy. But anyway, let's get back to it, shall we? Instead, we are trying to anticipate what is going on right now. Nope, we're going to be bored, brainless with what they're doing instead. Alexa Bliss is just going to come back, tag with Liv Morgan, and probably have Alexa Bliss turn on Liv Morgan, another tag team partner, to stick it to Liv Morgan.
Yeah. Oh, and I had such a comment, but I won't. No, I'm not going to say it.
You know you want to.
No.
Yeah, you do.
No.
Why not?
Because it involves sticking it and Liv Morgan.
You can leave it there then.
Yes, thank you very much.
Hashtag speaking go. Anyway, back onto it. But then again, WWE. We're in 2022, aren't we?
Are we?
Yeah.
I thought we were in, 1972.
Well, depending on how certain rumours have been going around, there was speculation through, there was many rumours that there was meetings about, creative meetings involving, let's get the female wrestlers to dress more sexy.
Would this be why Ember Moon left?
It's not one of the reasons, but it's one of the things that she has actually decided to come forward with.
It's like WWE at the moment is like a massive hashtag speaking out. Bearing in mind that when they go to Saudi Arabia, they're not allowed to dress more sexy.
Yeah. So they're trying to make up for it for the rest of the year.
Yeah, so it's like, oh, if you go out dressed like a slut today, it'll make up for all the times when we go to Saudi Arabia that you can't dress like a slut.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not being funny, like, but you've got people like Charlotte Flair.
Mm-hmm.
Her gear is always brilliant, by the way, but can it get any more skimpy, really? And not to be mean or anything, but would you really want it to with Charlotte Flair? No. I would rather watch my female wrestlers wrestling in the gear that they choose, not what WWE Creative select for them, because at the end of the day, I have a good imagination.
Fair enough.
And you know, I'm not being funny. Like I just don't think it's right. Anyway, you can't get them to dress more skimpy. It's just stupid and doesn't make sense.
Now this was all brought up during Insight with Chris Van Vliet, as they were discussing a wide range, a wide variety of subjects. This was, I believe, the terminology was told dress sexually like Mandy Rose.
There's only one Mandy Rose, though.
True.
Not all. Can you imagine that? Oh, Rhea Ripley, by the way, can you just wear this thong and these booby tassels and nothing else? You're not even allowed to wear boots. And don't you turn around and go, fuck off?
And probably shoulder tack him with the spiked jacket.
Well, I hope so. And you know something? I hope them spikes aren't fucking rubber as well.
No, but it's so weird how that's come about. And supposedly she was also frustrated with management because they had her hyped up to return, made her return, and then go, oh no, we need to call you off TV because we're going to pull you up to the main roster again immediately. Okay, so they took her off NXT. Triple H then lost his job, and then it was like, yeah, we still got your plan to come on NXT as a heel. Yay. Oh, just thought to let you know, it's all been dropped.
Well, it's like the whole Mandy Rose situation. She was like a mainstay on the main roster, and next thing you know, she jumped back down to NXT again.
Mm-hmm.
It just feels like the yo-yo effect. But unfortunately for this yo-yo, it's got a pair of scissors attached to the top of the string.
Yeah.
I don't get it. This is one of the main reasons why I don't watch WWE anymore.
No idea.
I don't watch it, but obviously I do keep up to date with some of it. But just not all of it, because it's so fucking mind-numbingly boring.
Yep.
Drew McIntyre, yeah, he's so cool, it's so cool. I know, let's just keep him in a feud with Happy Corbin.
Huh.
Which, I don't even know if that's fucking ended yet.
Yeah.
Oh, thank God for that.
Because Happy Corbin is now feuding with Madcap Moss now. And we care for neither.
Well, Madcap Moss, I actually have a soft spot for him, but Corbin, you had your time. You could have done better. Bore off.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
Yeah.
You know, I prefer the days when he was actually Baron Corbin on NXT, you know.
Yeah.
Other than that, I'm just not interested.
Fair enough. No, it's fair enough. It's not a problem. It's all understandable.
It's like, when's Drew McIntyre going to get his big moment? He could have had it this year, but oh no, that went to Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns.
They could have had Drew fighting Roman near WrestleMania. To give him his big WrestleMania moment that they supposedly promised him.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. No, we're saving that for The Rock.
Are you one of our most consistent wrestlers? Are you over like Rover? Are you actually physically and mentally prepared to wrestle at the top of your game day in, day out?
Yeah.
Aye. Well, guess what? You're not getting it.
No. Guess what? We've got plans. We've got plans for you. Here's Sami Zayn, who's going to keep running from you.
Yeah, here's Sami Zayn, which is just being fed to everybody that's over fucking 6'5". Or unless your name's Johnny Knoxville.
I think we need to send somebody over there, don't we?
As long as it's not Omos, then that's fine.
No. I meant from UKWA.
We
What?
have someone on UKWA who's over 6'5".
He's about 6'5", yeah. Kelsey.
I was wondering why that powerbomb nearly went wrong.
More on that later.
It's all about popping them cherries.
And ceilings.
Well, nearly. But anyway, yeah, so I just don't get it, mate. I really don't. I'm just frustrated. I'd happily watch WWE again if they actually went in the right direction, but they're clearly not. If anything, they're going backwards.
Yep. And they are.
Acknowledge me. No, you're okay, mate. I'm just eating a bag of crisps, you know, I'm alright.
Acknowledge me.
You got Matt Burns eating his salty nuts, and you've got me eating a bag of crisps.
Do you know, I'm okay with Roman. Roman has been entertaining, and he has been for a bit. The actor's going to get stale.
Yeah, because he's had the titles for too long.
Yep.
And he's actually faced people who are better than him, like in-ring ability-wise.
Yep.
And he's beaten them all.
Yep. Not clean, by the way.
You know, it's like, we thought, Cesaro's going to be the one to beat him. No. No, he's been released.
Yep. Who's next?
You know, it's like, is it me, or is everybody that Roman Reigns has fucking wrestled so far and beaten has either been let go?
Let go. Quit or part-time.
Oh, as long as he's not fucking Goldberg.
Hell, not even Goldberg's beating him. Hell, not even the great John Cena with his golden shovel.
Yeah, well, he's more of a movie star now, and he is practically everything that he hated with The Rock.
Yep. But at least he's openly admitted that he was wrong.
Well, he would do now, wouldn't he? Because he's a fucking hypocrite and people are fucking had him on it.
But then again, Cena throwing shades at somebody already.
Well, you know, with Cena, if you throw enough shit, it eventually sticks.
No, he's throwing shade at Theory. Because he supposedly apologised for something, and he's saying you shouldn't apologise for anything. You know, you should be going on making new things and everything and trying things. Don't sit there apologising when you meant to be a villain.
Eh?
Yeah. Austin Theory went on social media apologising for taking Finn Balor's belt.
The United States Championship?
Yep.
I didn't even know Finn Balor had it.
Yep.
there you go. Another great wrestler, another great superstar that there's been shat on from a great height.
Yep.
And if anything, I really do wish that you would just leave that fuck-arsing company and go to AEW. Or hell, even just go back to New fucking Japan.
Well,
go somewhere where they actually utilise you properly, man.
I think New Japan will be quite pretty.
New Japan would because of his style.
Not only that, because of the Forbidden Door.
Well, yeah, he could easily go to Ring of Honor, though. You know what I mean?
More on that later.
He could even go to GCW. Which...
I have reservations on that.
Which I kind of just thought to myself, actually, no.
No.
You know GCW is like turning mental when they've got the fucking Briscoes turning up.
You know it's burning mental when you have Nick Gage there.
Yeah, but look at the Briscoes, though.
Yeah?
One of the top tag teams in the fucking whole of the world, and they've just been shipped around.
Well, hell, they were even on Impact recently.
Yeah, I know, but it seems to me that they're chasing chump change.
What do you mean?
Well, GCW ain't going to pay any better than fucking AEW or...
Well, that's the thing.
Impact or Ring of Honor.
Well, that's the thing. They've worked at Impact, but there is speculation and rumour has it they're building up to AEW.
God, I hope so, because that would be so fucking awesome.
You know, them boys will eventually be in AEW.
I actually want to watch them boys versus the Hardy Boys.
Whew. Even though ROH have done that before.
Yeah, they've already... I mean, don't get me wrong, they've already had it over the last couple of months.
But it's still going through gapping again.
Yeah, exactly. It's like... Right, look at all the superstars that have been released from WWE.
Yep.
Look at all of them that are sitting there waiting for that 90-day fucking bollocks to clear up.
We'll get on to that in a minute, because for the recent ones, it's not 90.
Yeah, I know, but... just carry on. I'm getting my fucking rant online a bit.
No, continue on, please.
Oh, am I allowed to carry on with it?
You started, you can finish.
Oh, baby.
That's what she said. I know, it's been a while since we've done it. I know. And yes, there goes the coins.
I'm not being funny, but when you just said, I know it's been a while since we've done it, I was actually questioning what the fuck you were on about, because I must have been asleep when that happened.
That's what she said.
Is it in yet?
How much are you expecting me to pay in...
Enough to pay for the next fucking UKWA show, that's what.
So basically your half.
Yeah, basically.
Fair enough.
So, keep on. But anyway, look at all the wrestlers that are out there at the moment. All former WWE superstars. And you've got some that deserve to be taken straight to the top.
No, I agree with that.
Straight to the top. They should be shot straight to the fucking moon. Honestly.
And instead, we're getting feuds of Ronda Rousey versus Charlotte Flair.
Yeah, we've got Ronda Rousey, who is a washed-up MMA fighter.
Who is meant to be the hero, but is getting booed. You know it's bad when you're hearing Charlotte getting cheered when she's being a villain.
Yeah, that is pretty bad, to be fair. Ronda's better as a heel. She's no good as a babyface.
Let her tap it into her badassery.
Yeah. Let her actually hurt somebody like she's going to anyway. Why is that, you ask? Because she can't wrestle for shit.
I'm not arguing.
And then you've got loads of major superstars, loads of big names out there that are looking for a home, that can't look for a home, should I say, because they've got stupid clause, whether it be 30, 60 or 90 fucking days. 90 days. It's like, it's a fucking big portion of the year, that is.
It's 3 months.
I know what it is.
But then
It's
again,
a big portion.
But then again, they could always do a Brock Lesnar. Or don't you know about that one?
No, I don't know about that one.
Brock Lesnar, do you remember when he first left to go to do NFL?
Yeah.
And then he thought, fuck it, I'm going to go to New Japan and wrestled anyway.
Mm-hmm.
He shouldn't have done it. He was on a 90-day non-compete. Did we try to sue him? He countersued in the court, so in his favour.
Why is that? I don't... Is that in, like, when he finished in, was it 2003 or 4?
Yeah. You saw in Lesnar's favour. Because they're saying 3 months of not being able to work in an industry that he's been built up for, it's a bit unfair.
Yeah, well, obviously their contracts would have been a bit more watertight since then.
Oh, they might have got a bit more watertight now.
Yeah, so... But like I say, you've got people like Cesaro waiting and sitting on the sidelines. They've got nothing. Granted, he's probably resting up because that man always put a shift in.
Yeah. And he has changed his name.
And, you know, I had the pleasure of watching him versus Walter in Leeds.
Lucky.
You know, I had that pleasure, I had that honour.
Walter?
Oh, shut up, Burns. You know exactly what I fucking mean. It's fucking Walter, not fucking Gunter the Cunter. Fucking arse. I got Betty. I know. I'm going to fucking correct you here.
No. I was going to make a joke about something to do with Walter von Splitz or something, but I thought, nah.
Walter von Schweitz.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. But like I was saying, you've got lots of fucking great talent sitting there waiting to be snapped up, and what have we got instead? We're left with the same old shit, different day. I just remember watching Cesaro versus fucking Reigns for the title, and I thought, please let this be it. Please let this be fucking Cesaro's big moment. Nope. He made Reigns look like a fucking megastar.
Yeah. He did.
Reigns has had that title for too long. For the love of fucking God, give it to someone who fucking deserves it. And no, I'm not talking about the fucking Rock.
And bear in mind, as well, with the entire dynamic is, we've now got Roman Reigns top of the bill of SmackDown. Roman Reigns, top of the bill of Raw. Roman Reigns, pay-per-view, top of the bill of the pay-per-view. It's all Roman Reigns.
Exactly, and it's like, I'm bored now.
And he has been entertaining, Roman has. But it only lasts for so long.
Yeah, before they actually start booing and hissing at him.
And we're not talking, because he's a bad guy. We are legitimately, there's getting heat, and then there's getting X-Pac heat.
Yeah.
Even though that's going to have to, that terminology is going to have to change soon, isn't it? Because I feel a bit sorry for X-Pac.
Well, you must be the only one that does.
No, I feel sorry for him because a little bit, because there are certain times where did you ever see X-Pac when he was watching that dreaded Hell in a Cell match?
Nah.
WWE had this literally his reaction being aired live. I'm pretty sure they wished he didn't. When he's literally screaming at the monitor saying, "Who the ends a Hell in a Cell match with a DQ finish? What the fuck?"
Yeah. That's like ending a triple threat with a fucking DQ finish. There is no such thing as a fuck-arsing DQ in a Hell in a Cell or a fucking triple threat. Please stop doing it.
Or Fatal 4-Way.
Yes, or Fatal 4-Way.
Yeah.
It's just like they called a triple threat and a Fatal 4-Way because there's no rules.
One pinfall.
Yeah. Or submission.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, why?
Way.
It is, though. It's like, even if I got offered to go somewhere where a WWE pay-per-view is on and Roman's headlining it as the fucking Universal Champion still next year,
mm-hmm.
I'd be like, nah, you're alright, mate. No, it was guaranteed that he was going to lose it. Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But who to? It's just a question, though, isn't it, now, of who's going to beat him? Because he's gone over in every single match he's had.
Rumour has it could even be Cody Rhodes.
But again, that just doesn't make sense.
Someone who's very entitled against the son of a plumber.
Yeah, I remember that skit actually. Yeah. I remember it was you that showed me as well.
How bad is it?
What went? No, mate. Fucking Dusty turned that into fucking gold, man.
No. How bad is that's what they give him? And he turned it into gold.
It's always the case though with Dusty, and it's always it's always the same with Cody as well. Even God forbid the fucking Stardust gimmick. Cody even turned that into something really good.
Yeah.
But you couldn't take him seriously because it was a joke. Just like Goldust turned out to be a joke. I swear that was a rib on the fucking Rhodes family.
No, what? Goldust?
Yeah.
No, it wasn't.
Come on, mate. It's got to be at least a bit of a fucking rib on the Rhodes family because...
His idea.
If you think about it like this, when Goldust made his first debut, people forget how big Dustin Rhodes is.
Oh, yeah.
He's fucking huge, man. He's a massive giant. Yeah. When I watched him versus CM Punk the other day, I was like, Jesus, he's fucking massive compared to fucking Punk.
Yeah.
And then it's like, you watch him in his debut for the WWE, he's fucking humongous. What is he like? 6'6" or something like that? 6'7".
Goldust.
Well, Dustin Rhodes, but yeah.
I'm just trying to think. I'm not actually sure.
You know, it's sure whilst you're looking on Google.
I actually don't.
I can hear you typing, you fucking fanny.
At the very least, I'd say he's over 6 foot. I'd say he's probably close to Kelsey's height, maybe. It's a guess.
Is that about 6'5"? Have you found out off Google yet?
No.
God, I hate you so much sometimes.
Liar! I haven't looked. Check it yourself if you want.
I'm going to. Don't you worry.
I'm taking a guess.
When I can find my phone.
You're welcome.
Hang on a minute. Let's go. Let's do your favourite.
I know.
How tall is Dustin Rhodes?
Goldust is 1.98 meters tall.
What's that in feet, you fucking moron? Google, why are you so stupid?
6'5".
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
So it's close to it. Yeah, it's like I say, Kelsey
It's
towers over fucking me.
Mm.
And I'm 6 foot.
Yeah.
Damn.
And there's me, the short arse.
Yes. But what you lack in length, you make up for in girth.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what she said. Don't worry, the penny's already dropped.
Thank you. Anyway, we digress. Anyway,
So,
point being,
like I say, I'm a bit confused by that one because Cody Rhodes just come back. I like how AEW got the ranking system.
well done.
What?
Well done for bringing up the next topic.
What, the ranking system?
Yep.
I don't know. I just prefer it.
You've just inadvertently brought up a WWE topic without even realising it.
Go on then.
WWE are actually considering doing a ranking system.
Oh wow! Wonder where they got that idea from. Checks payable to Tony Khan, AEW Incorporated.
No kidding.
Why? Because it makes fucking sense. Because then you don't get fucking wrestlers being left in the mid-card and not being able to challenge for a title.
Yeah. But then again, how can WWE do it? Because you know the first thing that they will do. Oh, they are top contenders, they are. But which title, they'll probably do a ranking system per belt or something, wouldn't they?
They'd overcomplicate it.
Of course they would.
They'd overcomplicate it.
They never follow the KISS method.
No,
Never.
And that's what I like about AEW, and this is why AEW will always be the superior brand.
Yeah.
Because A, it's wrestling.
Yeah.
B, oh look, it's more wrestling. C, they pay homage to, oh look, wrestling. And D, they're willing to work with other companies.
Yeah.
It's like the whole next pay-per-view, Forbidden Door. It's another fucking company.
Yeah.
Not one that he's got a gripe over and wants to just destroy and make look fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's like WCW. Back in the day, it was a superior brand until Austin arrived.
Yeah.
Followed by The Rock and Triple H. Not being funny, matey. Not being funny.
Interesting though, isn't it?
Very interesting. And I do like how AEW have branched out into another company and kept it as ROH, not AEW presents ROH like WWE do. Because, somebody's got a massive ego to stroke.
No comments.
And it's one of the other Khans, not the Khan I like.
No, you're not on about Tony Khan. You're on about Nick Khan.
Yep, exactly. I wonder if actually Vince shouts it like that in his office when he calls him in.
If that is true, love it.
That would be quite funny, wouldn't it? I wonder if you could get like a T-shirt with Vince McMahon shouting "Khan."
That would be absolutely epic. But anyway, we've got plenty more to talk about at the moment. However, I have got to do one spoiler.
Spoiler!
For AEW, unfortunately. It's going to be a spoiler, but it's not going to be a spoiler.
Let's just not try and sugarcoat this.
Owen Hart, men's tournament qualifying match. Fucking hell, wow. The one that happens on the 20, one that happened on the 27th of the 4th. Wow.
Is that Rampage?
No, it was on Dynamite.
Oh yeah, I forgot we're on the 1st of May today, aren't we?
Yeah. I'll just mention the participants who were in the match.
Yeah.
Dax Hardwood versus Cash Wheeler.
Oh yeah, I know who won that. I wanted to know who won it.
Wow.
Let me guess. A wrestling clinic.
I've actually recorded it, and if I'm ever teaching anybody, I'm literally showing that match.
Oh, you're gonna make them repeat it and watch them make them do it move for move?
Yeah.
Because that's not a way to run a training school, my friend.
I'm joking. I wouldn't do that. I'd actually have them watch it and just say to them, try and make something like that. Not the exact same.
It just seems fucking stupid to me.
Because you can pay your tributes. And
Yeah,
they do in that match.
You can pay your tributes like CM Punk did.
Like they did.
Like with Darby Allin.
Yeah.
You could do it like that.
But it wasn't move for move, is it?
No, because they put their own spin on it. And that's how it's supposed to be. You're supposed to say, like, look, this is a 6-minute match, or this is a 20-minute match, or this is a half-an-hour match. I want you to study it. I want you to take away some things from it. I want you to put it into your own context and go out there and put on a good show.
Yeah. Enough said. And that is the only spoiler I'm going to talk about on AEW because my colleague is not up to date.
No, but before we go into more territory surrounding AEW,
yeah,
I actually want to talk about somebody else who is a bit of a nomad at the moment. Matt Cardona.
The floor's yours.
This man, I like the look of him from day one.
Yeah.
He got himself over in WWE, which obviously we've firmly established that Vince doesn't like. Because if it's not his idea, then it's not an idea worth fucking going with.
And he doesn't get any money.
Yeah. And then he goes out there. He's a face in AEW, has about, 3-4 appearances?
Yep.
Goes to Impact.
Yep.
Wins the title.
Yep.
Drops said title. Goes to GCW. Wins the title. Drops the title. So, hear me out. That is a wrestler who's been around the block a few times and is willing to give back.
I don't think he's dropped the title yet, has he?
Yeah, because didn't he lose it to Moxley? He
No.
lost
I meant the other one.
What, the Impact one?
Yeah.
Because he's not the main Impact champion, though, is he?
No, he's the digital one.
That's it. He's the digital one. But have you seen how many belts that man's got at the moment?
Oh, yeah.
He has got, I think it's 6 titles. It's either 6 or 7 titles at the minute.
Yep.
The man's a fucking... He's doing the belt collector better than fucking Kenny Omega. And it's like people could say, oh, well, they're not big enough companies and that. Bullshit. The companies he's wrestled for and got titles on, they're not small companies in the US.
No.
Remind me of a specific NWA title he's holding.
Oh, you mean the NWA World Heavyweight Championship?
Yeah, the one that is very prestigious.
Yeah. Definitely.
And every wrestler in the world knows of the NWA title. And majority of the fans do as well.
Even the ones that attack him.
Funnily enough, a title that was made notorious by people like fucking Dusty Rhodes.
Yeah.
So...
He's
the
not
man...
doing bad for himself, is he?
No, he fucking isn't. And you know something? For the love of God, AEW, bring him back and give him a fucking contract.
Yeah.
The man's a fucking... He's a genius.
He's made himself into he has given himself the belt collector gimmick.
Yeah, he has. And it's like, yeah, okay, you've got people like Ospreay and that. It's already been done, the belt collector gimmick. It's already been done.
Mm-hmm.
But how many times have you seen it being done as a heel?
Austin Aries.
How many times have you seen it being done as a heel? I didn't ask for specific wrestlers.
No. Oh, no. I was going to apologise and turn around and say, oh, no, he's just an arse from what records say.
Yeah. Yeah, he will forever hold that title.
Yeah, a lot of people do not like him.
Why did he not last very long at WWE? Probably for that reason, really.
Probably the same reason why he didn't last in Impact as long as well, either.
Yeah. So, Matt Cardona, dude, you're ripping the scene up in the Indies in America, and you know something? If I could get in a seminar with Matt Cardona, I would happily fucking pay whatever it is just to fucking get on it.
Right. Are you ready for this? How many belts do you think he's got right now?
Well, if I'm picturing like the picture I saw in my head, and I'm sure it's 6, but I could be wrong. It could be 7.
Nope. You were bang on.
6, because I'm pretty sure the picture he got 2 on each arm, and then 2.
He did have 7, but he recently lost one.
Yeah.
He recently lost the NYWC Heavyweight Championship.
Oh, that was it. NYW. Yeah.
On the 30th of the 4th. He's currently holding the ASW Heavyweight Championship, the Internet Championship, the Impact Digital Media Championship, the AIW Intense Championship, the AIW Absolute Championship, and the NWA World Heavyweight Championship.
Did you see the tweet that he put out as well?
Yeah.
And if that's not a shot at Vince, then I don't know what is.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Because Vince, you missed out on a trick with him. You really, really did.
No kidding, you missed out a trick on him. The fact
But
is...
I did tell you, though, he hasn't got the GCW title anymore.
Yes, you were right.
But you think of how many titles he's won since he's left WWE.
Well, straight away, he won the GCW World the GCW World Championship. He then re-won his Internet Championship. He's then won the NYWC Heavyweight Championship, and the current ones he's holding now.
And why is that though? It's because promoters look at him and think, this guy's on fire.
Yeah.
And he is. He looks amazing. He's got a fucking great body on him. He's got a great physique. But the trouble is though, he uses charisma.
Yeah.
And he has got one of them faces that you could slap.
And as the NWA World Heavyweight Champion, he has been absolutely on a tear with this at the moment.
Yeah, he's practically unbeatable.
And he has.
And you know, that's why I wanted to mention Matt Cardona, because for me, irrespective of what happens on any show between now and TVT Awards, he is my pick for Wrestler of the Year.
And you do realise that I've just spotted this. He could actually become another belt holder.
Right, what are you challenging for now?
He could be fighting for the FWF Hardcore Championship.
Oh, he'd probably win that hands down.
Beating Max Smash the Master.
Okay, I'm not even going to repeat that name.
Why?
Because it just sounds very, very wrong.
What, Max Smash Master?
Yes.
Never mind. But it could be... I can see definitely Cardona taking that one.
You know why? Because the guy is just fucking brilliant. Honestly, like I say, he got himself over in WWE. Even Vince got in on the act because he realised that there was something there about him. But
and
then
that's a fact. I'm glad you've brought him up now. Do you know why?
Go on.
You didn't know it was an anniversary today.
Since he won the Intercontinental Championship.
Since he debuted in WWE as one of the Major Brothers.
Oh, shit. Fucking hell.
Yeah.
And you know something? I was actually quite a big fan of his YouTube series.
Oh, hell yeah.
I really was, you know, going around America finding, like, basement deals on old wrestling toys. And it was actually for the WWE Network as well. And it was like, this guy has gone from, like, being fucking amazing wrestler, a fountain of fucking knowledge, and all they're using him for is buying toys.
Yep.
I remember watching one of them, and he bought an old WCW Bash at the Beach fucking ring and everything like that, and it was one that floated. And he got it out and literally played with it in the fucking swimming pool. And all I keep thinking to myself, how fucking cool is that?
You ain't Matt Cardona cool in a pool with the swimming toy.
Exactly. And it's like, but not just any old swimming toy. It was a WCW Bash at the fucking beach.
Yeah.
The man paid, what was it? I think he paid something ridiculous, like between $300 and $500 for it.
Yeah.
And he was like, it's boxed. I don't want to open it, but I'm gonna because it's mine.
Yeah.
It's like, how cool are you? You're getting paid to do something that you love.
Oh, and we know he loves it. We know he loves it because I believe he has the Major Wrestling Figure podcast as well.
Yeah. And he's just, oh man, the man's just fucking ace. I love him to bits. I think he's great.
Mm.
You know, obviously I wasn't like a fan of the whole woo crap. Because
I was okay with it.
Yeah, but I was actually happy that he got it over.
because
Yeah.
he turns shit into gold.
Yeah.
You know, and there Alec Cody Rhodes. And it's like, why are we not seeing this man more? This man more so on your screens wrestling. And it brings it back to people like Bobby Roode as well.
Yeah.
Bobby Roode, I fucking love him to bits. I think he's
Do you
technically.
know what's also interesting as well? Is the fact that Matt Cardona is not against giving back to the wrestling community.
Yeah, no, and that's what I'm saying.
Because I believe he's even having matches against Big O, if I'm not mistaken, who was part of his YouTube series.
Yeah.
He's wrestling against him and, having matches against him.
Yeah, that's like him giving back, and it's just wicked because I love it. It's just great.
Yeah.
And this is what I mean. What people don't realise is, yeah, you can always have like your top stars, like your Triple H's and Austins and everything, as your favourite wrestlers. But when you look at people like myself and yourself, we've got wrestlers that are our all-time favourites that necessarily you wouldn't think.
Yeah.
Like me, William Regal, Jeff Hardy. That's just two.
Regal is Regal.
D'Lo Brown.
You better recognise.
Even the Godfather.
Just pimping ain't easy.
Yeah, I actually found that gimmick way more funnier than I should have done.
There's no way that we will be doing that that gimmick anytime soon.
Nope, but he still dresses like it, and it's actually fucking hilarious.
Well, it's connected to his real life job.
Well, yeah, let's not go there.
Oh, he lives in Vegas, baby. Vegas, baby.
But, it's like British Bulldog as well. You've got to think wrestling is an art form. And when I watch AEW, they pay homage to that fucking art form.
Yeah.
And that's what I love. You got the kids nowadays that are so easily impressed by people just jumping around and flipping around, nearly breaking their necks, Drew McIntyre's penis twanging off the top rope. I know, I had to use that as an example.
Twang.
All it was ping. It's like, oh, a man must have felt that. But
yeah.
So like I say, I'm a big fan of like all the older stuff.
Yeah.
Technical wrestling, joint manipulation, the old I'm going to slap you across the face just to prove to you that wrestling's fucking real.
But then again, that can also produce a whole dark side of the ring episode.
Yeah, it could do.
Could do. But more on that later.
There's loads, though. There's loads of Dark Side of the Ring fucking series.
More on that later, please, because we have actually got a topic on that. And you're not going to like it.
Well, anyway, I want to, we could talk about AEW for a bit and how people like the fucking Blackpool Combat Club are just fucking amazing. You want to create a stable, get two veterans to teach a fucking young up and rising superstar how to fucking wrestle and how to lay shit in, and you have got fucking gold. Dynamite, actually.
Wheeler Yuta?
That kid is more over than majority of fucking superstars.
Yeah.
In AEW right now, apart from Wardlow, of course.
And Hook.
Oh, well, Hook's just... I'm not sure what they're doing with him at the minute, but...
Oh.
Yeah, I need to... Don't say...
Oh!
I need to watch it, so shut up.
I
All
smell
I know-
burns.
All I know is that they've had this little thing going on with Danhausen not being able to fucking curse him and everything like that. And then all of a sudden, I just saw that bit on fucking Rampage last week where it's like, this is where you get your special powers from. Your
Yeah.
chips. And we actually hear him speak for the first time.
Yep.
It's like, you wanted my attention, you got it. All over a pack of Lays being chucked on the floor.
Walkers for the UK fans.
Yeah, same difference.
Same company.
It's just, wow.
Yeah.
I didn't really get it at first, but I'm looking forward to watching it again because obviously I want to know where they're going with it. You know what I mean?
You know exactly what Geff I'm going to say.
Philip J. Fry, take my money.
Yep, done.
The only spoiler that I know from AEW is Sammy Guevara losing the TNT title. Again.
I'm okay with it.
I'm just...
No.
I don't get why do they keep sticking the belt on him?
No, I'm okay with it.
But I'm not though. I'm not because the simple fact is Scorpio Sky had this whole undefeated streak going on. He was a heel, he was over, and now it's like all of a sudden it just feels like they're turning face all of a sudden.
That's pretty much what's happened.
Because the fans have turned on Sammy Guevara because they're sick of him.
Yep.
They're sick of him and Tay Conti because it is getting a bit stale, I'm not going to lie.
Yep.
When she came out that time to support her man, it was a nice, refreshing change. But it got so old so quickly. It's like, for fuck's sake, just take onto your own fucking run or something like that. Somebody.
Bears in mind, you do realise that that's turned Dan Lambert face.
I know, and it's like I prefer him as a heel.
Oh no! Do you know what's even more funnier? He's still doing his shtick.
Oh, that's all right, and I can cope with
It's getting he's still doing his shtick and it's getting over.
Yeah, it is one of them most fucking. It is though. Sometimes you have to look at certain things that people do, and it's like I noticed last time when he was giving them shit whilst they were in the ring. First they were being booed, and he started getting cheered when Brandy Rhodes got fucking.
Oh no, kidding!
But it's like all of it's true. What he's saying is true, apart from the whole Tony Khan thing, which obviously he's just added extra.
Yeah.
But the rest of it's true. The whole Cody Rhodes thing, it was
Yeah.
true. It was true, but I don't hate Cody Rhodes for it.
No, and I thought, and I'll credit Brandy Rhodes for picking up on what was happening and doing the switch.
Yeah, exactly. And it was like, ever since then, people are loving more and more and more. And it was like, talk about giving a man a mic and him fucking tearing that shit up.
Oh man, the guy knows how to cut a promo, and you sit there thinking, nice.
It was
Done.
nice. It was really good.
Well, we've got more to talk about anyway, haven't we?
Mm-hmm.
Because Tyler Rotunda is expected to be returning to the ring very, very soon.
Yeah.
And in case anybody wants to know who that is, formerly known as Bo Dallas.
Yay! Wait, hang on a minute. He's gone under a different alias now.
No, that's his real name.
But you just said it like it was a new alias.
What, Taylor Rotunda? That's his real name.
Yeah, I know, but you just said it like it was a new alias.
No. He used to be 4. But it is rumoured to be very, very soon. But where? We don't know.
Yeah, because he's another fucking talent that was wasted.
Well, the funny thing about it is, it's a bit awkward seeing as his missus is still wrestling for WWE. His girlfriend.
Yeah, well, you know, you've got people like Charlotte Flair still wrestling for WWE, and you know, her fella being on AEW.
Yep.
So
The only difference is his girlfriend is getting pretty much treated to the blender as well.
well, she'll be leaving soon as well. Then
Liv Morgan.
you know, I mean, obviously we've got the whole Wyndham Rotunda, and that was another thing as well. Bray Wyatt has apparently come out and said his price for returning to the wrestling business, and I just don't believe. I don't believe it for 2 seconds.
What?
That he said that his he apparently said that his price is really high for coming back to the ring.
It could be right now because he's probably still a bit angry and bitter at a certain company.
Yeah, but why take it out on every other company though?
It might be the fact that he might be just saying that just get people talking about him. Then could make just a surprise return. The man's a smart genius, remember?
Yeah, but he's like midway through a film though, isn't he, at the minute?
He is, but trust me, I can see it might even be just getting out that contract then.
Maybe. Because I'm pretty sure that his contract, the 90-day clause, is gone now on it.
Yes, it has. That has definitely 100% expired.
Because wouldn't that have been about January time?
Might have been before then.
Oh, yeah, it could have been actually. It could have been November because I remember like big rumours when they were supposed to have been like a debut at AEW for somebody and they thought it was him, but it turned out to be somebody else.
Yes. But anyway, we've got to bring down the mood, unfortunately.
You always do.
We've got to talk about recent releases. Shall we get this over and quick and done?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Let me just get the list up. Actually, before that, let's just cover something a little bit positive with WWE, actually. WWE's officially named its UK Stadium show. That'll be based in Wales.
Yeah.
Do you know the name?
Something Castle.
Clash at the Castle.
That was it, Clash at the Castle. Which, if rumours are right, I hope it's fucking true.
Go on.
King of the Ring tournament.
Sold!
That would be fucking awesome.
That will be sold.
That's according to rumours, but that's a rumour. We all know what rumours are like in WWE, like chocolate fire guards. They melt very quickly.
Unless it's Cody Rhodes.
Unless it's Cody Rhodes, which, you know, kind of, we figured.
Right.
Which, I don't really remember Cody Rhodes ever costing Seth Rollins a championship.
No.
Do you? Because I don't.
Nope. Right. Let's get this out of the way. Shall we?
Well, I'm waiting for you to get that dick out your mouth and fucking hurry up.
I apologise for the butchered names. Ready? Paige Prinzavalli.
Yeah.
Raylene Devine. Mila Milani. Draco Anthony. Sandra George. Persia Priyata. Harland. Malcolm Bevins. And Dakota Kai. And Dexter Loomis.
Yeah, one of my favourite fucking NXT stars.
Oh boy. And what hurts again is, why has this happened?
Budget cuts, yay!
Budget cuts.
Budget cuts, yay!
And rumour has it as well, they're not done yet.
That does not surprise me, and NXT will no longer exist soon, I reckon.
Might not be even just NXT getting hit.
205 Live.
205 Live doesn't exist anymore.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
It's now NXT Level Up.
Yeah, that was it.
So, yeah, that's going to go really, really well.
It's like, for fuck's sake, depressing. Yeah. Very depressing. Dexter Lumis is like one of my favourite NXT stars, and he's just been shat on.
Yep.
Do you remember when he was supposed to have won the North American title? He was getting a big push.
Yep.
And then they started that whole fucking stupid feud, which pretty much ended that run.
Of course.
Ended that push. And then they put him in this fucking weird love story thing, which has been going on forever.
Well, it's now ended.
Well, obviously.
Suddenly.
Abruptly.
So, in other words, we've got a storyline that's going to just go, we're not going to give you an end to this. We're just going to suddenly just go, bye!
Yeah, exactly. And it doesn't make sense. And it's not just that, though. It's kind of shat on the whole storyline anyway. The whole love story. Because it's not just affected one wrestler. It's affected about 4 or 5.
Yeah. Yeah. So basically, one person who's had a storyline thinking, "No, I don't think it's going well now. I'm now on my own because she hasn't got Theory there. She hasn't got Gargano, and his missus.
Got no entourage anymore.
Oh dear.
So now she's got to try and push her way through as a single star with nothing to back her up.
With a storyline involving a tag team partner with her fella. And what they're going to say, oh, I'm really sorry, guess you weren't the real power couple. Well done, Dudley, for shitting on your own characters.
Who's the female wrestler that uses the splits as a finisher?
Hmm?
The NXT female wrestler that uses the splits as a finisher / pin.
One of the new ones.
Yeah.
You've got me wondering now. Genuinely, the reason why I'm a bit concerned with that as well, at the same time, is the fact that I don't know off the top of my head.
I don't think that's concerning. I just think that's you actually realising that you're a normal human fucking being.
I am actually having to look this up.
Oh, what a surprise.
And no, I am not using Google.
Fuck off.
Nope, I'm actually using www.com.
Fuck off.
I'm on it now! I think it's Nikita Linens. Apologies for the butcher. Yeah.
Blonde-eyed woman.
Yeah.
She's hot, she is.
Yeah. Because, well, I wonder if she's been in part of them talks.
What talks?
To look hot. because they see him how they have certain camera zooms in when she's walking to the entrance to emphasize.
Yeah. Oh, woman power.
Which
God.
we're all okay with it. We're all fine with it. It's 2022 WWE.
Yeah, it kind of feels like we've gone back. I mean, Mandy Rose's got a banging body on it, but I'm not too keen on her look. It just came across as trying too hard whilst being slutty at the same time.
Yep.
As much as any red-blooded male, or if you're that way inclined,
Female.
you like to, or you're just an admirer.
Yes.
You've got to admit, she's fucking hot. But
Okay.
it screams of desperation. I preferred Mandy Rose when she was in a fucking tag team.
Okay.
That's just my opinion. You know, when
everyone's entitled to their opinion. It's not.
you know, just she was wearing a bit more clothes. Again, I would like something left to the imagination. Thank you very much.
Are you being a bit frugal? Are you?
No, I'm not being a bit Google.
Frugal.
But I just like to use my imagination, alright?
Just wow.
Man, stop grilling my ass.
What? I'm not grilling you.
Anyway. Yeah.
Anyway, point being is they're dropping wrestlers like nobody's business, and you know, bear in mind that one of them was supposedly being involved in the main event NXT feud involving Gacy against Bron Breakker. Now all of a sudden Gacy's lost his right hand man. At is it Beach Breaking?
No idea.
I believe the event's called Beach Breaking that they're doing.
I do believe I've lost interest.
Yeah. I'm pretty much sure that everyone else did. But it's not great, is it? It's not. It really isn't. It does nobody any favours at all.
Well, no, it doesn't.
Because now Harlan is now sitting there saying, he's back with his real name and everything, and might have just lost interest in being in wrestling at all. The supposed rumour of it is the reason why he wasn't on is because he wasn't picking it up quick enough. He wasn't picking up the wrestling up quick enough in the development side of the wrestling.
Yeah, but are we talking psychology or?
No idea. But they're saying they've already given up on him. They've given him screen time, and because he's not good enough in their development company, that they've just got rid of him. It's not working. In other words, they just fucking give up on a talent.
Yeah, which isn't fair, really.
Which I find, and this is what I find really bad, the fact that they've already given up on him.
See, it's like if you go to somewhere like AEW Dark or Elevation, which, by the way, everybody, it's fucking free on YouTube.
Free
Wrestling, and you actually get top stars wrestling on there as well.
Yep.
So it's free, but
I think you said that enough, didn't you?
what? That it's free?
Yeah.
Well, let me just explain it to you in layman's terms. It's fucking free.
Although you might get a lot of adverts.
You might get a few adverts. Depends if you've got premium, but you know. Do you want premium? No, I fucking don't. Leave me alone.
No, we don't want premium. But do you want premium? No!
But if I have to watch them adverts just to support AEW, I fucking will.
Yes.
Because they get paid for having them adverts. But
Yes,
you've got
they do.
wrestlers like Captain Sean Dean, yeah?
Yes.
He's actually picked up some surprise wins over MJF
That he has.
and Sean Spears.
Yep.
Why? Because they believe in him. Why did they believe in him? Because they gave him the opportunity. How did they give him the opportunity, do you say? Because they put him on a fucking show on YouTube that is fucking free.
Where he is able to learn
The
his
trade.
craft, the trade, regular training, putting in, working with talent and scouts and everything, putting in hard. I thought WWE's meant to have the biggest. It's got the biggest fucking training facilities and capabilities.
Yeah, exactly. Could be
And
worse.
then again, we'll find out about that in future anyway. See how good their cardio work is later.
Yeah, definitely.
In future, more on that later.
Well, it's like you had wrestlers like Warhorse,
Yes.
and he turned up on AEW, did about 4 or 5 matches. And I'm not going to lie, I didn't understand the gimmick, and I wasn't really that interested.
Yeah.
And, yeah, it just wasn't for me.
Nope.
But, he's gone away to Impact and stuff like that, and he's doing his own thing. He's even wrestled in the UK in certain places, being treated like he's a legend and all this, like when he's not.
Or that he's an AEW star when he's not anymore.
But he's a good worker, and he's a good solid worker. And that's the thing, it's just his gimmick that doesn't make sense to me.
Okay.
Because it just reminds me of Nightwolf out of Mortal Kombat. It's like, I like the character, but I'm not really into it.
I can't see that.
I told you, and I told you again. Stole it from Nightwolf, Mortal Kombat. Stop it.
No, but then again, wrestlers borrow from Mortal Kombat. It's not like anyone's screaming out finish him.
Yeah, that's true. But anyway,
or calling themselves Scorpion. Sorry, not sorry.
No, he's not sorry, and I hope you kick his ass or kick him in the dick next time you're in the ring with him. Well, actually, no, because if you do that, then that means I might fucking lose.
You gotta love it, ain't you?
Well, anyway, we digress. We digress in quite a lot of things, so I think it's time to move on, because we've spoken about quite a lot of things there.
Yes, we have, and we have rambled on quite more than enough.
And we've actually sidetracked it a few times and what have you.
So what I'm just going to just throw out there is the Good Brothers have returned to New Japan Pro Wrestling.
Have they?
Yeah, and Juice Robinson has as well.
Does that mean that they're going to be on the Forbidden Door?
They could potentially be on the Forbidden Door. Deanna Purrazzo is hoping that her AEW debut will bring her a step closer towards facing Britt Baker.
Ooh! I would like to congratulate the Hardy brothers, because the Hardy Boys, obviously, because they're not boys anymore. Which kind of makes sense, really. So, but obviously, tradition in that, and
makes sense.
It makes sense.
Makes sense.
I would like to congratulate them on their recent tag team championship win
Yes.
for IWC. Is it IWC or IWG?
Yes.
I think it's IWC, isn't it?
You probably know more about it than me on this one.
Yeah, I saw it. Well, I follow Jeff and Matt anyway.
Yeah, well, Okada has stated never say never when it comes to AEW as well.
Yeah. Okada will turn up. He will. And he will get the biggest fucking pop ever.
Oh, yeah. Now, there's one more piece of news before we come off the mainstream and everything and go over to the UK. I'm going to cover a bit of Cody Rhodes right now.
Oh, why has he come out of the shower without a towel on?
No. He has gone on record stating that he was jealous of the original NXT class. Basically with them when he was working in AEW and everything. He was a little bit jealous of him, but he's now has perspective and connects with him on a greater level through the connection with his dad. Because he's seen that, with his dad being there, that he's helped make them into a better generation of wrestlers.
Yeah.
And last but not least, he's also going to be the next guest on the Stone Cold podcast or on the show. That's going to be on WWE Network.
I think that would be good.
Yeah.
I don't blame Cody Rhodes whatsoever for leaving AEW to go to WWE, because at the end of the day, the way I look at it is he couldn't achieve any more in AEW. And before he became really hated for all the wrong reasons, then it was about time that, it was the right time for him to jump ship. And no matter which way anybody looks at it, the WWE was where his dad really made his bread and butter.
Yeah, and on top of that, he does say he can't get mad over the tribalism since he added to it with AEW, but he does say it felt weird seeing his AEW fans burning his shirts.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense, that doesn't. I mean, at the end of the day, why is he going to be bothered that you burn his shirts? Because it just proves the point that you're still fucking fans of Cody Rhodes, because you still bought his t-shirts and you've actually contributed to his fucking funding, you dickheads.
True, and he at the same time, I believe at one point he's also put Glenn Gilberti into his place as well.
Yeah.
Oh, don't you know about that one?
I haven't listened to the whole thing.
Glenn Gilberti, formerly known as Disco Inferno, supposedly put out a comment on Twitter stating that nobody knows how to work anymore. They would rather kill each other over to get Dave Meltzer to put their match over. That's the problem that needs to be put front and centre. Guys going to keep getting hurt and everything.
Okay, then. Where was he during the Attitude Era?
Wait for this. Are you ready for the kill shot?
Yeah.
Stop, from Cody Rhodes. Stop. You know nothing. You have drawn $0. No fans have left the show thinking about you. You were lucky to be a juiced up double lifer. Over with the boys. Type in an era where you hid in plain sight. Coasting on other success. Couldn't hang down. Can't get booked now. I take no pride in ending that man's career with a single tweet. But this whole they're doing it wrong, I know how to do it right, they're exposing the business. That logic itself, exposing the business. Don't let the bitter have a place in this world. Conversation is done.
Oh, wow. Well, in our lifetime, that is what we would consider a fucking burn. Now, when we
I smell burns.
I was just about to say, in the speech of one ugly-looking hobbit, smell fucking burns, mate.
Smell fucking burns.
Yeah, you fucking ugly, bearded fucking twat.
Behave.
Shut up. fucking say what I want.
Because you want to.
Exactly.
But anyway, point being is, that's what you call
Monster.
a sick burn, that is.
Monster.
But it supposedly brought in backlash and back and forth with Kenny Omega and Lance Storm towards Glenn Gilberti, I think, as well.
I'm not surprised. I mean, I'm not going to lie. Disco Inferno, who really remembers him? People respect fucking Droz more than they do him, and he got fucking, his career was ended way
Fucking hell!
His career was ended way before his time. Am I wrong?
Fuck!
I'm sorry, did I just burn him worse than Cody Rhodes?
Fuck!
I've got more respect for Droz's fucking pinky than I have fucking Disco Inferno's entire fucking career. You know nothing about the wrestling industry. Nobody wants to fucking book you because you're wank. You hid in plain sight, like Cody Rhodes said, and literally you fell off the boil and started crying and chucking dummies out your fucking pram as soon as you found out that you weren't relevant. And you never...
And the last time I saw him, he was losing a match to Scarlett Bordeaux.
Yeah, well, let me just tell you something. I've only done about 6 matches. I'm more fucking important than you are.
Wow.
Like I say, this is no grief towards Droz at all in the slightest, because that man, he could have gone places.
Yeah.
He was going to go places. Unfortunately, a nasty accident happened.
An accident.
And it's just a damn shame, because that man could have been a fucking legend.
Yeah.
Because he could fucking wrestle.
Yeah.
He could wrestle, and he could fucking... Oh, man, he was just brilliant. I still watch some of his matches now. Even that one against D'Lo, where the accident happened, and you're just like, just before the accident, you're like, damn, this dude's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
I was a big fan of him. So, yeah, it's like I say, Droz right now is more important and more relevant in the wrestling industry, even now that he's crippled, than you ever were and ever will be. So fuck off and crawl back under your fucking rock.
Now, I wasn't going to have a input on this, but fuck it. Glenn Gilberti, nothing personal. You're just there saying, nobody knows how to work. Neither fucking did you.
That's why you hid in plain sight, because nobody fucking cared, and they could see right through you like the Invisible Man.
The only time they ever saw you was when you're sitting there going, Disco Fever! And that's coming from the Funk Soul Brother. Oh, former Funk Soul Brother.
I was just about to say, please, no.
That's coming from a former Funk Soul Brother. And I carried it better.
Yeah, and that was on a fucking show with about 110 people there and was more respected than you will ever be. Now fuck off.
I actually got the gimmick over him popular. He got booed.
Exactly, because he was boring and dull, and he tried to be a pretty boy, and all he was just a twat that wore disco pants and went to
disco pants and talked like Vince Russo. And that's not disrespecting Vince Russo either.
And also, let's just put it this way, David Arquette was more fucking over than you were when he won the fucking WCW World Heavyweight title. Fuck off.
Which is something that he's never done.
Which is something that he's never done. Yay! And why? Because he was shit.
Wow.
It's funny, isn't it, how we come up with this stuff?
It's not like, it's like, oh, they don't know how to work. I'm so bitter and angry and upset. Maybe because if you went, you're exposing the business. You're exposing it by opening your fucking mouth.
I mean, don't get me wrong, he's entitled to express his opinion.
Yes.
I mean, we've exposed the business quite a lot on TVT in the past
Yes.
because, remember, #speaking out.
Yes. But at the same time, the industry's a bit, a lot of fans are a bit more clued up due to, well, basically, the internet's clued a lot of fans up.
Yeah, exactly. And unfortunately, that's just the way it goes. It's a bit like football. Football transfers. They pay millions and millions of pounds for a fucking footballer. It seems to me like the media know about it way before the fucking football club do.
Or even the players. I'm going which way?
Yeah. All I'm going to say is, oh fucking hell, what was the name of that football player that travelled all the way down to fucking? Oh, it was years ago. This was talking like 10, 11 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Was it travelled all the way down to Portsmouth or something like that? Just to find out that they didn't want him.
Oh.
I can't remember who it was. Oh my god. If somebody knows, please remind me because fuck me, that was shameful, that was.
Why do I get the feeling that my father's going to be sitting there, if he's listening again, raging?
Yeah. So please, Matt Burns' younger brother.
Really?
Yeah, really. He looks younger than you. Get over it. And he's probably sitting there giggling, listening to this right now. But, Anyway. So, I'm just thinking, I need to know this footballer's name because now I cannot fucking remember. And I remember watching it live and I was like, oh my god, that's so embarrassing. I know it couldn't have been Jermaine Defoe.
No.
No, I don't think...
So that'd be almost like turning up to a wrestling company where you're not wanted.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, wait. Disco Inferno will know all about that.
Ha! Anyway.
My career has died. Ha, ha, ha. My career has died.
Shall we get a bit self-indulgent now?
Oh, yeah, I thought you'd never ask.
Where we can talk about things that we've been up to?
Local wrestling?
Yeah.
Because, we are big fans of promoting local wrestling promotions.
Of course.
Just not them ones run by nonces.
Or ones that rip off students.
Or gaslighters.
Or anyone who's working unprofessionally. But bear in mind, anyone who sits there and says that you're upset about what we just stated,
then you're part of the problem.
You're part of the problem, and secondly, we didn't mention any fucking company names.
No, we didn't.
So, got a problem with this? Fuck off.
Fuck you.
Pretty much, but anyway.
The Who.
Anyway, we digress. We're going to have to speed up a little bit because we've almost been on for 2 hours talking nonsense and wrestling.
Sorry, mate, I forgot.
Thank you.
So, yeah, anyway, local wrestling. Awesome. We started off with a bang last weekend, didn't we?
That we did.
And what was it that we started a bang with?
Ready for war.
I really want William Regal to record that and say it. I wanted to say it and record it in like his war games.
If he ever pops up on Cameo, that's it, done. I'll pay it.
Oh man, I love William Regal.
I'll pay that.
Man in the Mask, I absolutely love you. I think you're absolutely fantastic. I don't have to be here, do I? Brilliant. So yeah, anyway, we started off last weekend, Saturday,
Yep.
with Ready for War.
Yeah.
Not only did it have a stacked match card, but also we had a fucking rumble.
Yes.
A fucking rumble, mate. A fucking rumble.
A fucking rumble. But we're not. But just to make you aware, results have already been given out on social media. If you're interested in them, check them out.
Yeah, check them out. But if you want to know the participants, then I suggest that you sign up for Power 4 TV.
Oh, definitely sign up for Power 4 TV because it is due to go on there soon.
Very, very soon.
And the best thing about it is, Powered 4 TV, I'm going to recommend this one myself personally, simply because $7.99 per month.
$7.99, and you can indulge in all the wrestling that you want.
And there's, and I mean multiple wrestling companies on there.
Multiple wrestling promotions.
Many.
It is absolutely ridiculous. So if you're just a massive fan of UK wrestling and you really just want to get up to speed with companies up and down the country, whether you live in the UK or the US, if you live in the UK, your specific area, sign up, find out your local companies, get on it, watch it, attend a show, support your local wrestling companies, because tell you what, you're missing out.
Hang on. 23. Unless you're going to it now.
Mate, there's too many to count. It's double digits, easy.
I'll just say over 30. 30 plus wrestling companies.
30 plus wrestling companies up and down the UK, and I can guarantee you that there are more on there that actually don't use Power 4 TV. Which...
Wait. I'm about to throw out extra stuff, actually. It's also got free podcasts available on there. It's got episodic TV that they have regularly popping up on there as well, which is free. It's also got exclusive interviews on there as well.
Yeah,
some paid and some that are free as well.
Yeah. So really, and I'll take this page out of Matt Burns' book, genuinely look it up, have a ganders, sign up, and you can even use a specific promotional code.
Before we get there.
No.
No. Before we get there.
No, Kat. You tell them now.
No, we don't tell them now because we that's not the right time yet. The right time is basically straight after we tell them exactly how much it is a month.
You've already told them, you penis.
No, it's $7.99 a month. £2.
That's twice you said it.
£2 a week.
£2 a week.
Right, but
one of them weeks it's actually $1.99.
Yeah, and if that's a bit too rich for your blood for a month, for 1 month, you can sign up, and when you do sign up, you can put an exclusive code in, UKWA3, all in capitals, all together as one word, and you will get your first month for free.
So does that mean that they get their first month for free?
For free to access all the content that is on there.
So here we are, we're talking, not only AEW has free content on YouTube, but also you can get a month's free content with using promotional code UKWA3, which is in the fucking title. It's fucking free for a month.
Yeah. In caps, all together, one word. Done.
I mean, really, no brainer.
Best thing about it is with it is you're not with this actual website. You don't actually have to just use it on A computer.
Yeah.
You
You
can
can use
actually
it.
install it on an app.
On a nap.
On an app.
nap.
On a mobile device. I'm not even sure if it can even go onto TV devices yet. Not 100% sure yet. But if it does, wow.
I mean, don't get me wrong, like watching UKWA on a full screen TV, I think that would be pretty cool, to be fair.
It is.
It is. And if you're not 100% about signing up, just don't forget that I actually made my return to wrestling
Yeah, you did.
on Ready for War. I was actually a participant in the Rumble.
That he was.
So what I suggest is you get your ass on there, you go watch my big ass having the shit beat out of him.
You mean your skinny fat ass?
Yeah, my skinny fat ass with the big love handles. Because, you know, tights aren't very flattering, are they, really?
No idea what you're on about.
They're not very flattering.
Again, no idea what you're on about.
It's like that particular show we did on Friday and the fan footage that was sent to me. Yeah, you can see my pants.
Oh, basically, with Powered 4 TV, the difference is over 45 channels featuring exclusive content, chaptered events, and it supports independent wrestling promotions.
Yeah, exactly. So you'd be a fool not to sign up, especially if you're a big fan of wrestling.
Enough said.
Enough said. So yeah, like I say, so UKWA Ready for War.
Mm-hmm.
Literally very, very overwhelming for myself.
Barn burner of a show.
Barn burner of a show. Very, very thingy for myself.
Yeah, and also crapping in your pants.
Very emotional for myself.
That's
in more ways than one.
Be it with your pants as well.
Well, yeah. Yeah, and me literally hating Charles Kelsey even more.
You're welcome.
But, you know, it's just one of those things. It was a fucking belting show. And, you know, you should have been there. It was great.
Yeah, you missed out.
You missed out. And then, not only did we have a belting show on Saturday, but then we decided, I know, let's go do comms. But it didn't turn out that way.
No.
So we ended up travelling down to FCW.
Yeah.
And old Irvine was like, oh, by the way, we need you for a match. Are you cool to wrestle? Fuck yes!
Following the golden rule.
Following the golden rule of turn up with your gear.
Oh,
you never know, and somebody pisses you off enough to go and get in the ring and beat the shit out of them.
Oh, no,
Which I have had a fucking marvellous outing, don't you?
Yeah, I agree with you. You did.
Yeah, okay, it was a bit of a shame that I wasn't on comms, but, you know, at the end of the day...
Really?
I really, 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 really appreciated the opportunity. I was very, very flattered, and I remained humble. And, you know, I just really, 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 really enjoyed myself.
And you know how to sell your shit as well.
Oh, yeah, man. Of course I know how to sell my shit.
Right. With that, we Geronimo'd from that event.
Yeah, to the following Friday, which the Friday just gone.
Yeah.
Where myself and my tag team partner, Matt Burns,
Yep.
with his squeaky chair, and fuck knows what the fuck he's doing on that chair, because it sounded like he was humping something on it. And now that has just fucking mentally scarred me. That was not Tic Tacs you were shaking at me then, young man. That was something else, and I was wrong. No, stop it. I will be the sensible one right now. Stop it. So, we appeared on United Wrestling Live in a tag match.
Yeah.
Which, unfortunately, isn't on Power 4 TV.
Should be.
Unfortunately. But, however, our match via fan footage will be available on my James Irvine page.
Okay.
On Facebook, and it will also be available to watch on the Burning Truth.
It's all down with
Facebook
that.
Page.
I'm okay with that.
And I think Matt Burns will probably be sharing it out.
Yeah.
And hopefully multiple other people. And the match was myself and Matt Burns beating the living shit out of Dave Dalvecchio and Ronan.
Oh, you mean the mystery matey?
The mystery matey. The mystery matey. And I'm not going to lie, we didn't even need any help to fucking beat the shit out of him.
Oh, and if you want to use technicalities and say, but you lost the match. Yeah. And?
Yeah. Matt Burns is still champion.
I'm still champion. No. Correction. The product is still champion.
Well, I was just leading up to that. Available soon to follow on Facebook and other social media platforms. Mm-hmm. Will be the product.
The product. But let me just point this out. I'll just say this directly now. Yeah, we lost a match. Yeah. Who was able to walk out of their own free will?
Ah, yes. Definitely us. Heads held high. We didn't fucking lose.
We didn't lose.
We didn't lose at all.
Well, bear in mind, I was still very vigorously upset, and I blame... And in actual fact, I don't blame us for pummeling them.
No, I really don't. And now Dave Dalvecchio is going to be fucking injured now for quite a while.
Potentially, yeah. Do you know who I blame?
I blame fucking the owner.
I blame Richard Lees.
Yeah, I blame him as well. I reckon what you should do next show is just beat the fuck out of him.
Nah, I just need to do one move on him and it just be over.
Yeah, exactly. But that's what I'm saying. Like, you should just fucking beat the shit out of him.
He's not, you know what? As angry as he gets me, he's not worth it because he won't dare get in. He will not dare face me in the square circle.
Yeah, man. I mean, we're not even frightened of his potatoes either.
No, why would be? You know. I even had someone try sitting there saying to me, "Throw a fireball at him." Really? It's not even worth that.
It's like, oh my god, don't.
What?
No. I'm not even going there.
What? It's not worth it though, is he?
Fireball!
And on top of that, I'm pretty sure, health and safety comes into play, but we're not going to go there.
No, you got it wrong. Matey!
No, matey, we don't, you don't mess around with fire.
Matey, we don't play with fire because you might get burned.
Am I wrong?
Well, when we go our friends tomorrow, just remember to bring your ticket.
My ticket?
Think about it. Remember some of the things that you said on the night? I haven't got a ticket, matey. You don't need a ticket to come to my fucking house.
I thought... Never mind.
But anyway, we really, 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 really have been very, very busy. And we do apologise for not being up on the vlogs, even though Matt Burns should have done one by now, about fucking 7 weeks too fucking late. But we will be getting on our usual...
We'll be back onto vlogs and blogs and everything shortly soon.
Yeah, we may even drop one midweek. You never know.
Never know.
You never know. So, we do apologise. We've just been very, very busy with wrestling, but we do appreciate everybody sticking with us and listening in. So we just really appreciate it, and we actually really, really do want to thank you for it.
Yeah, and we also want to thank a certain wrestling fan as well. They didn't name drop us, but we know who you're on. We know who you were on about. We know who your favourite wrestlers are.
Oh yeah, definitely.
We at least know James Irvine's one of them. Don't know about me.
Well, yeah, I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie. She will know this as well, so you know.
Of course she will. Of course she will.
So I just think it's a really positive note to end on, don't you think?
Yeah, and to be honest with you, it is a positive note to end on, especially one where we are going to literally just state to everybody, if you have got any wrestlers who you're in support of as such, or who you are proud to watch, don't be afraid to message them. Don't be afraid to sit there and show support.
That's what our fan page is there for. That's what they're there for you to contact us if you wish to talk to us or ask us any questions. We're more than happy to answer, whether it be through social media or through the UKWA webpage or the Burning Truth webpage. Either way, we're absolutely sold on the idea of giving you a reply.
Yeah.
And it's like I say, doesn't matter what certain people say, we have remained humble. We have held our heads high, and nobody appreciates the opportunities that I've been given more so than anybody else.
Which is fair enough. You know,
nobody could appreciate the opportunities that I've been given more than myself. I really, 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 hand on heart, have to say that.
Yeah.
Whether you love me or hate me, it doesn't matter. And Matt Burns knows, and he's been around the block a fair few times. He knows the score, and he's always stayed humble.
Best thing, but it's not just about staying humble. To be honest with you, I don't treat it as staying humble. I'll just say be a decent human being.
Yeah, exactly. So my thank yous are obviously to the UKWA.
Yeah.
Yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, I've given myself a pat on the back for that one.
Of course. Because you did put in the hard training.
Yeah, exactly. And, FCW.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I filled in for an injured Eddie Cobain. But at the end of the day, nobody appreciated that more than me.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully Eddie gets better soon and he's back in the ring. ASAP. Fingers crossed. Because he is a fucking ace. And obviously, a lot of people may disagree with this, but at the end of the day, I've got to say thank you to the owner and staff at the United Wrestling Live, because at the end of the day, without these companies supporting me and believing in me, I wouldn't have these opportunities. So so you all have my thanks, and hopefully we get to work together again soon.
And many of the future ones that do.
Yeah, of course.
Well.
I will. Don't get me wrong. I am going to be making a banner soon for my James Irvine page to say that I am available for bookings.
Why do I just get the something feeling assistance is going to be needed there?
Yeah. Matt Burns, can you help me, matey?
Not a problem.
So yeah, I just genuinely, I do remain very humble. And as much as you may think, oh fucking hell, he's really playing on this now. No, you don't understand how hard it has been for me over the last 6 months. I have been chomping at the bit for the last 6 months. I've been through practically every emotion of thinkable.
Yeah.
And
It's nice.
Without the support of Matt Burns and people like Charles Kelsey and Dave Dalvecchio and Angus James, and especially a big thank you to Alice, who's the Quizzes Alice.
Yep.
I don't know where I would be right now. Which is a good segue into our next message.
Yeah.
Which is, it is okay to be not okay, and asking for help is never a sign of weakness, and in doing so, you may find out that you've got more people that care about you out there than you ever realise. And actually stands very, very heavy in my mind.
Yeah.
It's ingrained in the brain, because if I hadn't had the support of certain individuals, which I've already named, I would be somewhere that I wouldn't want to be.
And I could say the same for certain individuals as well. Genuinely.
Yeah. And it's just, it's exactly the same, mate. So it's like, just heed the word when it comes to the mental health message, because it's a very, 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 very big part.
Yeah.
And for everyone who's believed in me, and thinking and saying to me, you will get back to this and you will get on it and you will be better than ever. And I even promised myself that. Even on The Burning Truth, I've actually promised myself that. So, I will come back. I will be back bigger, better than ever. And you know what? I think I've done that. And there's only one way, and that is up.
Yeah.
Baby. You and me now. The only way is up. I'm sorry I had to. I've been dying to say that now for the last fucking 20 minutes.
I know. But the point being is, it's always good to have, messages like that. And as always, we always say how important mental health is, because mental health is something that is taken serious. What we are saying is, at the same time as well, don't use mental health as an excuse either. As such, it doesn't mean that you're always entitled to something as well.
No, it doesn't.
If you need help, you generally need help. If you're using mental health as a message, then you're not helping the mental health cause. You're sort of taken away from it, which you shouldn't be doing.
Yeah, exactly. So
with that being said, we always say, never compare your behind the scenes to other people's greatest hits. A quote from Tom Campbell of Cultaholic. Make yourself a priority once in a while. It's not selfish, it's necessary. We, of course, always recommend to be excellent to each other.
Yes.
And last but not least, what is the number one rule that should always be fucking followed?
Don't be a fucking dick.
And emphasize on the fucking dick.
Yeah. Don't be a fucking dick with genital warts.
No. Just don't be a fucking dick at all. Just don't.
Well, I actually had a good thing for that then. I was just going to say, because when you start fucking with that dirty dick, you spread the fucking disease.
Wow.
Am I wrong?
You're not exactly wrong, but then again, if you are going to be a fucking dick, fuck off. Don't, spread your fucking dickery elsewhere and get in the fucking bin.
Yeah.
Enough said?
Stop being sad on me.
Yeah, of course. We always recommend you all to always stay well, stay safe, and until the next episode, please check out your local wrestling promotions.
Yes, especially the ones where you can get a free month.
on Powered 4 TV.
Yes.
Not a hint in there.
$7.99 a month, £2 a week for 3 weeks, and then 1 week at $1.99. And when it's a 5-week month, you get a week free.
Yeah, and then on top of that, you've got over 45 channels plus.
I mean, dude, come on. It's a no-brainer. It's a no-brainer. Remember, capital letters, UKWA free.
Altogether.
That's the promotional code. Get on it. It helps us. It helps you. And it helps local wrestling.
It supports. It supports independent wrestling.
Let's support the local industry.
Why not?
Why not?
And with that, genuinely, thank you very much for listening to this episode. I've been Matt Burns.
And I have been James Irvine.
That he has. It has been emotional, and until next time, catch you laters.
Squeaky toys!
Okay. See ya.
Bye.